This weekend, we kicked off a new series called Bibling Yourself. Before explaining exactly what that meant, Pastor Jim discussed how we often use Google and other search engines to define who we are. We Google everything about ourselves to help us diagnose our health, mental state, personality types, etc. But we shouldn't be relying on Google to get that information. We should be relying on God and looking to the Bible to find who we are. Hence the phrase, Bibling Yourself. As Pastor Jim walked through the dangers of relying so heavily on Google to shape what we know and how we think, he brought up how we as a society have lost the ability to separate information from wisdom. But the more information we have, the more wisdom we have, right? No, not necessarily. So why do we need to separate them? This reminded me of a scene from the movie Inside Out. Inside Out is a Pixar movie about emotions inside the head of a young girl named Riley. It's so extremely clever and actually tackles a lot of big concept ideas when it comes to how our brain forms and takes in information while we're growing up. There's a scene in the movie where Riley's emotions have gotten lost in her brain. They're trying to find their way around, and as they're doing that, the characters knock over a few boxes. The contents come spilling out, and they're trying to put them back where they came from. They realize that one box was labeled facts, and one box was labeled opinions. Although clearly two different things, they realize all of the spilled contents look too similar to sort back properly. They just start randomly tossing them back in the boxes without a second thought. Not only did this scene make me laugh, but it actually makes a great point. Sometimes it's easy to mix up our facts and opinions. They can look very similar. But the older we get, the hope is that we learn how to better take in information so we can successfully sort through it. The same goes with the idea of sorting through online information in order to find wisdom. If we haven't mastered the ability to sift through new information and dissect it, we won't be able to transform it into wisdom or apply it properly to our lives. This week, think about how you take in information online. Are you taking it at face value without digging deeper to see if it's reliable? Are you letting the opinions of others online decide how you view yourself? Are you turning to Google every time you feel lost? I pray that this week you find a moment to turn to the Bible to grow and feel found instead of searching for it online.